Howdy crew, today I'll be going over the Miller Suitcase ArcReach 12. Let's get to it. As I mentioned, this is the Miller Suitcase ArcReach 12. Going to be doing unboxing and initial thoughts. Won't be using it today because I need to get this critter bolted down, gas, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take off that really nice heavy duty zip tie. I do like when they have those. Go and stretch these leaves and ground feeler cable out. It's a nice feeler cable. Some of these are really thin in my opinion. It is thinner than others, but I'm suspecting it's going to do really good. So I do like when there's a nice feeler cable. If there's more of a technical term for it, I've always known it as a feeler cable. It's what we call it as. And got the Bernard gun. So for those of y'all that remember that was not sure whether it was going to be an Iron Pro or a Duramax, it's turned out to be a Bernard. So how about that? So again, inner shield, it's great. Did pick up an outer shield gun as well, but I'll be going over that in a separate vlog. But everything looks great here. Let's slide this out, down. It's one thing I don't like is this part right here. I've done that before and I just don't care for it. So that's a little bit better. And I'll go over that in just a second, why I don't like that. You could say it's personal preference. I'd rather have a little bit more of a loop down around waist level than up here, because up here, if I'm in position welding, I don't want this big loop catching all the sparks, because I want at least some of them have time to cool down, or for the loop just to be somewhere else, just so it's not damaging this part right here. I don't want it there. So that's why I enjoy moving it down to where it's a more enjoyable weld. I don't worry about stuff, because you have this here, you're not gonna be enjoying your weld. You're gonna be worrying, is this cable frying? And so that's why I want it down there instead of up here. I'm probably going to move it down a little bit more, spaced out between the other zip ties along the cable, but I definitely do not want it on this first one, so I'll work on getting it down a little bit further. The main thing is not having it on this first one. I just want to throw that out there for y'all that are picking this up. Just want to throw that out as a little idea. Whether you like that or not, that's up to you. So let's go ahead. Protect your investment, registration, all that good stuff. I'll look into that. All right, so this is what the front looks like. Looks great. So we got our power. So this can accept the 33-pound and 45-pound spools, and it can also do the 10-pound spools. I was just worried with the ArcReach 8 that with the use of the 45-pound spools, which I do enjoy using, the 45 pounds compared to 33-pound or 10 pounds, that I'll be going through spools left and right, and I don't want to be changing out every 10 pounds. Now I do have some 10 pounds just to start off with, get the feel of what's more necessary, what's more needed, wire-wise, versus whether this is even going to be the primary use for the welding machine. I'm suspecting it will be along with stick, but also I'll be doing MIG out of this as well, which is great. And I do enjoy their adjustments on here. It's nice and easy. I really like this because it's very similar to my ESOB, and when I've used Suitcase before, they've always been great. I just like how everything's laid out. It's nice and simple. You got your buttons up here. I just really enjoy the heftiness of the Miller Suitcases. I've used LN25s and they work great. I'm not going to knock the LN25s. Y'all know I don't care for Lincolns just from prior experiences, not just because I'm one of those that has never used a Lincoln and doesn't like it. I've had plenty of experience with Lincolns. I like old Lincoln machines. The older it is, the better it is, in my opinion. And the LN25s, the old LN25s, those things were amazing. I've used those in downtown LA on skyscrapers. Those things take a beating. Those things, they fall off several flights and you take it right back up and you start welding with it. And that didn't happen to me, it happened to someone else. I do want to throw that out there. I wasn't that careless. If it was that close to the ledge, I tied it off. But no, I do really like the Miller Suitcase. It always looks heavier duty. Now, looks don't pertain to how heavy duty it is, but they also do feel very heavy duty. I haven't used any of the new LN25s or whatever their new machine is called. I think they might have changed it, but the old LN25s from Lincoln were great. The Suitcases from Miller, I've never had any issues with them that I've experienced, mind you. So I don't want to say that they've never had issues. I've never experienced any, and I just really like them. So I'm really happy with it. It's nice to have duty. Again, won't be using it today, but I will be using it once this critter is up and running and functional. So that will be hopefully very soon. I do like how there's a little spring in here. Some of the other ones, they don't have that, and it gets in the way. I do really like it that it's ready to just get out of the way. That is something I haven't seen before, at least not that I recall. So everything looks good on here. Got the space for the gas. Rotate this for y'all. So obviously the leads, and then for gas, that's all good. And everything feels great about it, looks great about it. I'm very happy with it. I'm not seeing anything that I would go against. The only thing would probably be if they had this a little bit more straightened out. So I will work on this some. But other than that, I don't see anything that is an issue, no problems. I really like it. Everything feels good. The screen looks heavy duty. I don't know if y'all can see that or not because of that zip over the cover. But everything looks heavy duty. You got your adjustments protected, and I think that's fantastic that they have their adjustments protected. They're nice, easy adjustments. They turn nice and easy. They're not just sticking out, because if this thing gets knocked around, these things could easily get bumped. So I think that is awesome. You can adjust your voltage, amperage, all that good stuff, and it's just nice and easy. And wire feed speed, it's really nice when you can adjust that and not have one of those machines that, you know, after every spin you have to push it in more, pull it out some, because it's been jolted around so much that the little dials are off. So that's really great, and that's it for this one. So Miller Suitcase ArcReach 12, very excited to use it, very happy to have it, and I'll be keeping y'all posted on how it performs. I'll see y'all in the next vlog.